Today we'll be going over translations, reflections, and rotation. So first we're going to start with translations. The translation is just taking a shape and moving to another location. We don't flip it, we don't change anything else about it. So to give you an example, a translation would be if I made a polygon here. So I'll take my triangle, and all I'll do will just simply move it over. That is a translation. The original position was here. I move it over. I move it down. That'll be an example of a translation. So you could just say the x and y coordinates. You just subtract the distance from the x and y coordinates. So that's all a translation would be. The next thing we'll talk about is a rotation. A rotation is a transformation in which the plane figure turns around a fixed center point. In other words, one point on the plane, the center of the rotation is fixed, and everything else on the plane rotates to that point at any given time. So that's like saying I have point A. I have point A in, let's see. So we have this here. So if I was going to rotate this, say I wanted to rotate it left, this B will go from here, it would go here, and C would go from its point at 4 to -4. So I just rotated it left. So everything that rotates is centered on that A point. So when I move it, it will spin around just the A point. Most time when you rotate it, it's usually 90 degrees, 180, or 270, which is pretty much just rotates it into the different quadrants. And then our last thing is a reflection. A reflection is flipping an image through a line of symmetry. So say we're here, we take the y-axis right here as a line of symmetry, or you can take the x-axis. But first we're just going to practice with the y. So if we wanted to reflect this b from -4, this point -5, 0, and this point -5, -4, if we reflect it across the y-axis, it will move to 5, 0, and 5, -4. So, in other words, for the graph, if you have a positive number and you want to reflect across the y-axis, then x will change, but the y won't. So, like that B, the x changed from a negative to a positive, but the y stayed that -4. Now, if you're reflecting across the x-axis, the only thing that will move here, so A will stay where it's at, and B will stay where it's at, because the x won't change if you're reflecting across x-axis. It changed from here, and you take it, and it will go here.